Okay. Go. Stop filming it. Get out of there. They're coming towards you. They're going to drive you down. You cannot get caught. Get out of there.
Okay. All right. I'm moving.
I mean, they've taken AP reporters' recordings. They've taken Pacifica reporters and arrested them and smashed their cameras. They will take your stuff. They will break the cameras. They are complete enemies of America. They love it. And folks, if you don't think the military won't come after your guns, if you don't think the military doesn't want to disarm you, if you don't think they aren't spoiling for a fight with us, I don't care what they say. We've proven it. They are ready. Look at Kent State. And our military's been taken over. You have G20 global leaders meeting openly in mainstream news to get rid of the dollar and bring in, quote, global governance. This is the end of our country, and the police and the military are acting like people that don't like it are pure scum and terrorists because the DHS has trained them to do that. Bermas, what's happening now?
I am backing off, but a good majority of the protesters, mostly anarchists and black in front, are making it down. You could probably hear them right now.
Then this is probably a staged event, and they're with the police. They're probably going to go to a normal protest and then try to claim that. Get out of there.
All right.
Are you getting away from them?
Yeah, I'm backing up.
How far away are you from them?
Probably about 200 feet away.
And so the LRAD is further away and what, drove them back?
Yeah, what they've been doing is, as the police mount in certain areas, they'll take certain side streets because we're outside of the main city of Pittsburgh. This started in Lawrence, about a mile and a half away. And originally in the park, where the riot police had gathered, they decided that they would go the other direction. There were no riot police set up there at first. Then the police cordoned them off where the sound weapons were. They then moved to the right-hand side. By the time I had turned around to cover the protesters, the majority of them were already gone. This is the first time since then that I've been around them, but I can already tell that they've been able to disperse the crowd by at least 3/5. I mean, this crowd was much larger than it was before.
And Jason, just to be clear, don't stay at the head of them. Go down a side street. Get out of there right now, okay?
I am on a side street right now, and they're passing me, Alex. I have no police around me at this point. They have not caught up.
Okay, well, you're going to see the police following them later. They'll be hungry for blood and to engage their enemy, the American people. And so they may corner you in that alley or side street.
Oh, here come the anarchist staging. Here they come right now. They just grabbed the dumpster. They're flipping it over.
Video it.
I got it on tape right now.
Oh, I don't want to put you in danger, Jason, but if you follow that stinking Fed, is it a big guy?
It was 3 people, and of course they had masks on, Alex. I earlier followed a couple people that I caught spray painting, a couple that were throwing eggs. I am desperately trying to cover this the best that I can.
You are kicking butt, my friend. So the operatives, the operatives are recap. So we have a record. You did see military with the LRAD police, and you've talked to military today.
Yes, I talked to military earlier today. They were at there were 5 people outside of a Humvee. Basically, most of the Humvees in the military were cordoning off at checkpoints on main streets in the main city of Pittsburgh. I approached them. I asked them what their mission was. They said it was to assist the police. I asked them what they would have to say to their critics, that this was a violation of posse comitatus, and of course none of them knew what that was. I then had to explain to them that that was the separation of military and police, and it was the standard boilerplate answer of, we're just following orders.
Unbelievable. Now, you did see troops, National Guard or Army, with the police, with the LRAD cannon.
Yes, like I said, they were in full military fatigues. I mean, these weren't just the pants; they were the tops. Yesterday at the Clean Air concert, although when I approached them and I asked them whether they were military and police, they told me they were police. However, they had no police numbers, no identification as police, and they were wearing the American flag backwards in green in full military and riot gear. So I think they were lying to me as well.
Well, of course, that's what they do to their enemy, the American people. Bermas, briefly, and we're going to go to Sherry Tenpenny. Briefly, tell folks about last night. You guys pulled up to the gate. You asked to talk to the public information officer. They called the police and lied and said that you were sneaking around. You ran from them. Is that true?
Absolutely not. We went up to the main gate. We asked the officer if he could discuss what the 2,500 troops would be doing in Pittsburgh tomorrow. He said he couldn't. He then told us that he could get a representative that could, or a phone number. We then pulled off to the side of the road where they instructed us to. We waited around 15 or 20 minutes. A representative came back. Immediately, he was hostile towards us. He did not like our credentials. He said he would not answer our questions.
Yeah, I heard him. I was on cell phone with Dude. Go ahead.
Yeah, exactly. And, we tried to get as much information as we could. He refused to answer our questions. So then Rob asked him for his information and where we could contact him tomorrow if we could get a word with him. He then gave it, and we left. We didn't run away from anything. By the time that we had left, turned around, and exited the main military facility, there was another car parked on the other side of the road, waited for us to pass, followed us for an exit, then got off. And then we were shocked when Douglas got a call trying to entrap him and have us go return our rental car for, quote-unquote, 2 more free days. When we didn't fall for that, he then came clean and said he was actually military personnel, and he wanted to know whether or not we were terrorists, Alex.
And then he told Douglas, you're on a list now, pal, for the rest of your life.
Yeah, he did.
With pleasure. And they'll take your houses, they'll take your guns, they'll take your wives. They do it all over the world. They want to do it here. They'd love to kill 10 million Americans. 1 million Iraqis isn't enough. God help them.
Yeah, it is unbelievable. I'm glad to say I saw Cindy Sheehan out here. She has a presence. I've talked to some other people with InfoWars banners, Investigate 9/11 T-shirts. Not everybody here is under the spell of the provocateur and the anarchist.
I'm going to put a call out. We know their foundation.
Here it is.
I order all those assembled to immediately disperse. You must leave the immediate vicinity. If you remain in this immediate vicinity, you will be in violation of the Pennsylvania Crimes Code. No matter what your purpose is, you must leave. If you do not disperse, you may be arrested and or subject to other police action.
I'm turning around right now.
Let him finish. Let him finish, Bermas.
Yes.
Videotape it.
Which could cause risk of injury to those who are in it.
Where is he?
They're I would say, about 60 yards in front of me. All of the protesters are now turning around. They've cordoned that area off. Here it comes again. That's what the sound blast sounds like.
City of Pittsburgh Chief Police. I hereby declare this to be an unlawful assembly. I order all those assembled to immediately disperse. You must leave the immediate vicinity. If you remain in this immediate vicinity, you will be in violation of the
Bermas.
Yes, sir.
Did you say that the protesters are turned around because they're blocked in?
Yes, they are blocked.
Run! Get out! I told you! Go down the side street. Get the hell out of there. They're going to get you. Get out of there right now. I told you they're... Get the hell out of there. Stop videoing. Get out of there now.
Okay.
Are you leaving?
Yes, I'm turning the left-hand corner right now.
Okay, yeah, let the little feds, they're all getting paid to do this. Let them have their little staged event. This is going to later be packaged for the news. They'll say it happened later today, and then they're going to attack any other peaceful protest. I need all info warriors, anyone in the Northeast, anybody in the Midwest to go to Pittsburgh now with video cameras. The troops are bought and paid for by offshore banks. The Republic is falling right now. They are openly destroying our precious Republic right now. They are openly bringing in martial law. They have troops deploying in every major city. This is just another beta test. And we need everybody to go to Pittsburgh who loves this country. Veterans, everybody that want to truly have a chance to stand for America. You're going to see more and more of this happen. Come with cameras, radio host. Everybody needs to get there and needs to expose these people. And we need people to follow the anarchist and expose that they're going to go back and get controlled by the feds. They're going to go back to military installations. It's happened in every case. We proved it in Denver. We proved it in Ottawa. We proved it in Seattle. We proved it in London. We proved it in Genoa. We prove it every time. Bermas, what's happening now?
Well, I'm down the street. I can see the street where the main protesters are going. They're going in the opposite direction, it looks like, I hung a left, they're hanging a right.
But see, what the cops do is they make the protesters think they're in control and only block certain streets, and they will herd them to a dead end where all the cops are waiting with tear gas and rubber bullets. And I got video, and they'll walk up to an old lady and with every bit of force with a club go, just with death blow power, and break their collarbone. I mean, that's in Police State to the Takeover, and the cops will high five, the troops will high five. They've nothing like American blood. They just, I hate America. I mean, this is what they're doing, and so get the hell out of there. But we need just thousands of people to go to Pittsburgh to peacefully expose these people. But again, they'll let the anarchists go. They'll pick out a few old ladies. They love weak people like wolves. Wolves love weak animals. And they will just, I mean, I got video in Police State to the Takeover. You've seen it, Bermas, where that old lady's just in a neighborhood and the police come up and start stomping her, or the military, excuse me, with full power. And then she's at city council with all these broken bones the next week.